So it looks like the first step in the instructions here. This is a good pictorial representation of how they mount on the bike. It says we're going to need a verlängerung extension, a ratchet, looks like some wrenches, and a socket set. It's used like 53 millimeters, the socket size. The hardware kit should include 2 M8 by 80s, 2 M8 by 100s, some bolts, 4 washers, another 8 sets of washers, and 4 lock nuts. Pretty simple system. You're just going to mount pretty much where your handrails go for the passenger. Alrighty. So the first step in this process is we're going to remove the seat. We're going to take out this plastic tray that's underneath the seat, and we're going to get out our passenger bolts for the handholds. And I will do that right now. The GT Pro has all heated seats, including the passenger seat, so you have to be careful with your mounting plugs. Alright, the first step is to remove 4 bolts here that hold in the tray underneath the passenger seat.
Super loose. There, 4 bolts. Just set them to the side right here.
Looks like this tray is also into here. Oops. This is a hinge system. Looks like I can probably take this whole thing out. Where is the... There we go. It's the 2 heated seat, whatever you want to call them. So now this tray should largely come out. And let's see. Ha! I don't even need to take that seat thing off. Uh-oh, what am I missing? The charger for the phone, of course. There we go. And I'll just set this to the side. I'll even do this. Drop each one of those so that I remember where they go. Okay. That gives us access to this nut here, and this nut here, and then this nut here, which is our next step of the process. And I'll be right back with an impact. Alright, so this is a 12 millimeter socket, 12 millimeter open end wrench. Just gonna hold it, knock that out. Just 1 bolt. Alright, it looks like the next one. It's this guy here. Just seems like with the wrench. See if I can fit this one down here. No, I'm gonna see if I can loosen it first. And see if I can snag it. Yep. There we go. Okay, it's good. Okay. See what we got here. These German instructions are excellent. Alright, well I had a bit of an interesting situation. I got the link on there that came in the same package as the right left, and it stuck way out past the rear link, and it looked, I guess maybe there was a sticker on there that maybe I had missed, but I went and had to open the package I had thrown on the other side. And this one says front left, so it looks like they didn't put both left sides in the same package. So this should actually work properly. Let's get it on there. So we have the bigger bolt, and slide it through here. Then we just need the nut and the washer. That comes through here. Slides on. We have way more room to thread now. Okay, that should be no problem. Then essentially what we're going to do, put our CBOW system up like this, and like this, and that's what the bags will lock to. These are already threaded, so I think all I need to do, let's go get the 10 mil. At least get them tight. Snug up before we go too crazy on that. What I'm doing is just tightening down to the first time I feel any resistance. That way the mount can still move as the bolts get tightened. Okay. These guys, are they number 5? They are not. Okay. Number 6. We said there were 13 on the back side, so we will need another edge. And because they're German, we'll use her German torque specs. Guten tight. Okay, this one cannot fit on there like that, so you have to grab it with the open end portion of the wrench. Alright, and again with those German torque specs. Good and tight. Let's see. For 10 millimeters, make sure they're tight now. And probably about right. Okay. That is that side's mount. Totally done. So now we can give them a test. Oops, I missed. That's how they look on the bike. 25 liters apiece. That should be plenty for daily commuting. Now that I have tie-down molly points on the outside, I can strap any luggage to the passenger seat for a long trip if I want to. And that looks like actually tons of space for camping. You can fit a lot of pairs of underwear in there. Alrighty, I'm going to move on to the other side. Okay, this time I'm going to do it from a more frontal side view. so that way you can see the whole side of the bike. The only difference on the exhaust side is that we have the exhaust hanger, and our bracket has a little hanger bracket that goes on there, and then you stick out a touch farther. So watch for that, as we saw on the other side. Let's go ahead and pull these bolts out. Extra quarter turn. Oh man, that's definitely tight. Okay, sweet. So that's that. Let's check out how she looks. There she goes. Got her shoulder strap. Up. She's done. Oh, not too bad. That's what the bike looks like with them on there.